Man, you already know that it's Jay Williams. Let's live life, fam. We're back. Saturday Night Live. Talking to some friends, and they said, should go live. I said, I agree. There's a lot going on in the world. So let's do this live real quick. I'm going to switch to another monitor. That way I can pull up the comments on the second. With StreamYard, it's different. You can't always see what people are saying, so I want to be able to see what's going on. Everybody's in here, man. I love you guys. I see you, Dean. Got Dean in the house, Mr. Diddy the Destroyer, Tommy Thunder, Stuck in the System, Jimmy Buckley, Ray of Hope Happiness, Carolyn Bigfoot, Robert Williams, Mike Robson, Darius B, Enlo Meslaw, Frank, Derek Parker, Stacy W, Jay Blair, Hannah Gilmore, Bill Dean. Trying not to miss anybody, trying to get some shout outs before we get started. Chaos 3310. Little Usher said, anything to say about your drug charge? I got a drug charge? That's weird. But we're going to go ahead and there you go. Go play. Wesley Mitchell, longtime supporter, man. Big salute to Wes. Benjamin Snow, Jeff A, Carpe Omnis, Gucci, Greg, Allison, Robbie, Tim Smith, Kimberly, and the list goes on and on and on. All right, so let's get over here real quick. Now, I've been doing this all these years, and I'm not computer savvy like that. I try. I try. There we go. Boom. AP99 said, keep your head up, brother. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Even at my worst, man, on my worst days, I'm happy. Things could always, they could always be so much worse. And I'm fully aware of that. I'm fully aware of that. So, hey, I appreciate it, man. You do the same. I want to take a second real quick, man. One of my subs had said something. They sent something the other day. Let me pull up the message so I can share this with y'all. Because I can imagine how the guy feels. It'll take me a second to find it. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Turn this down. No, just give me a second. All right, David Marion 3119 said, AJ, I got some bad news about my dog Rosco. If you could give my dog Rosco a salute, it means a lot. Salute to Rosco, man. He was talking about how his dog was passing away. And we just had a family friend had to put one of their animals down. We've had to do it in the past too. And it's terrible, man. So I'm sorry to hear that. We have a bunch of dogs. We have five. They're all small dogs except for Pit Puppy, which I'm sure is going to grow up and be pretty big. We have cats. We have like a small circus around here, but yeah, man. Once again, shout out to Roscoe, man. Salute, and I hope y'all had a lot of time together. Let me get back over here. Robert Williams said, Jay, do you think 60 Days In is scripted? I think everything on TV at some point or another is twisted to, show you what they want you to see. Do I think it's scripted? No, I don't think it's scripted. I think it's like anything else. It's made for entertainment. Like they're going to show you the bad, and that's that's what they do. Jay Blair said, just a small thank you for what you do. Thank you and salute, Jay Blair. Michael, hey, thank you and salute. So I've got a couple different people coming on tonight. This is kind of unexpected. I got talking to them. They wanted to do this, so I say let's do it. Got a couple different people coming on tonight. Some you may know, some you may not know, but hopefully brings a little more awareness to them, their channels, what they do, and that's what it is. Let me see. Garrett Lamar, I salute my guy. Emailed you a while back about an interview with me to help my final project with my correction class. I'm 34 and I went back to school for forensic psychology. Can you help me out? Sure, Garrett. Hit me up again and just put second email Garrett in the title and we'll get on top of it. It's not always as easy as everybody thinks. I get so many emails on a day-to-day basis that I try, but I'm only one person. Tesha Aziz says, blessing always, stay strong. You're doing great things out here. Thank you, man. Remember, I'm not perfect, man. I am a human. I am simply a man. Sometimes I give better advice than I take, and that's just, I mean, that honestly is what it is. But I'm human. Curry Congio said, Corey Cuneo said, you saved my life. Damn. You know what's crazy? Sometimes I can't save me, man. That's the sad part. And I've always been like that. I've always been really good at helping others, but letting myself down. I'll fail me before I fail anybody else. It's the way I'm designed. So did y'all see the Charleston White thing? Kevin Bowers, what up, Jay from Southwest Philly? If you don't know who Charleston White is, let me figure out how to try to take this I'm not sure how to take these messages off the screen once I put them on. Did y'all see the Charleston White thing? Charleston saying he was asleep in the chair, got hit upside the head with a pistol. I didn't believe it. I'm going to tell you now, I didn't believe any of it from the gate. Charleston has said way too much, has way too many enemies to be falling asleep in any type of chair. I didn't see it. Not happening. Don't believe it. And I think they're saying now the whole thing was staged. You do not talk all that trash, diss all them people, and then go in a barber shop, get in the chair, and go to sleep with people walking around. No, you just don't. But some people fell for it. People ran and made videos about it. I'm like, no. That did not happen. That man ain't get slapped in his head in no barber chair. Hey, Tony Bridges, man, thank you and salute, man. He said, get ready, said Charleston ran a play. Absolutely, 100%. That's one of the things when the people aren't talking about you and you start to, I'm not saying he's irrelevant because the man's far from irrelevant. But in the moment that you're not as big as you were, make something happen. And that's exactly what he did. He put himself back in the limelight by saying he got attacked in the chair. No, that man don't go nowhere without I'm talking a whole arsenal of weapons, people all around him. You're trying to tell me he went in a barbershop and is so comfortable out there that he just went to sleep in a chair and got smacked upside his... No. That's not what happened. I'm not buying it. But to the people that did, man, like y'all fall for anything. Homeless in America said, yeah, I saw that. Jonathan Will Chamber said, sorry, I'm late. Fall down 3 times. Get up 4. Absolutely. It's humbling. I'll tell you this, man. It's humbling. Like to come so far in life and then have to take them steps back, and it's very, very, very humbling, and it definitely humbled me. You know, as of lately, and I'm not gonna say I've always been a great father, I've always been a great husband, just what I do. But as of lately, man, I've just been doing everything I can to just be a better person, a better dad, more productive. My son is 6, so we spend a lot of time working on his basketball moves. Yeah, you ain't never laughed until you've seen 6-year-olds play basketball. This is like football, but with a basketball. And he enjoys it. And I enjoy going to all the games and helping him practice and being out in the driveway and getting him dressed for his games. And then we stay after those games to watch the other kids play. But at 6, man, it's an exciting time in life. You know, they grow up, they get bigger, and they really turn into who they're going to be. At 6, they just love you, man. You can do no wrong. You're their superhero. You're Superman. And to my son, I am Superman. I'm Superman. I'm Hulk. I'm Dad. I'm everything. And I try to raise him to be not only the best man he can be, but a better man than me. You know, with my other son, he's grown up to be a great young man. Works hard. You know, shout out to Isaiah. I love you. Couldn't be prouder. And to my little boy Noah, he continues to amaze me. I've never met a 6-year-old now. I've never met a 6-year-old that did not want toys. This child wants shoes. This child wants clothes. He wants everything, but he don't want no toys. And I mean, I guess I'm to blame for some of that. He took on the shoes and the dressing and all that from I guess he got it from me. I remember last year in school, he got best dressed. And this is a kid that every single month he wants new shoes. You sure you don't want some toys? No, I don't want the toys, man. Daddy, I want shoes. I want shoes. I just seen Zebby in here. Let me catch my guy. Zebby. StreamYard is moving super slow. I don't even see it reading. Boss, Ronnie BlueEyes in the house. Hey Ronnie, hit AZ up and grab that link from him. Zebby, you do the same. Y'all hit his AZ up real quick and grab that link from him. Homeless in America, did you ever get your car fixed? That's the next question. It's like I got a damn unibrow. I know last time we talked, man, you said your car went out and you were struggling. We talked about how it's a blessing just to be in a car, not under a bridge. But did you ever get your car fixed? It's a true statement. Brian K said, Jay, no one is perfect. It's not how you fall, but how you get up. Don't know you personally, but proud of you, bro. I appreciate you. I wish I was perfect. I wish I was. I wish I could get on here and say, I'm this perfect man that doesn't make any mistakes, or that I've never made mistakes, or that I won't make mistakes again in life. But the bottom line is I'm not perfect, man. I'm simply a man that gets on here and enjoys doing what I do, that has had a rough life, you know. And I try to take my experiences, give them to others in hopes that they don't make the same mistakes. And I try to help myself at the same time. I told you when I first started doing this how therapeutic this was, and it is to this day. There's days that I don't even know, man. And then I'll get on here and I'll see some of the comments and it just breathes life back into me. Then I hear what other people are going through, and that there's enough to make you be like, wow, my life could be so much worse. So it'll teach you to be thankful. J&J Home Improvement, man. Big salute and thank you, my guy. If I'm correct, you're the guy that came out to the job site that time, right? That brought me to Jay Williams, though. If so, I appreciate you, man. That was awesome of you. Can y'all hear background noise? I think my son opened the upstairs door. I just want to make sure. 44 Undo. Jay, I ran into you last year. I found Punk Pass. Miss you this year. SC Clark said, Jay, I ran into you last year at our family pumpkin patch. I remember you. I missed you this year. I was looking for you. We moved. And y'all's pumpkin patch was awesome. Y'all had the puppies also. We got a puppy. A little red puppy this year. But I appreciate y'all for having us out, man. And what y'all do is great. I know it's a family thing. Y'all been doing the pumpkins all them years. It was awesome. My kids and them rode the little train. And thank you guys for having us out, man. But yeah, we're not over near Horse Street no more. We're out of ways. We got from not, good side of town, but we had to move out. We were gone, moved on to further places. J&J Home Improvement said, Jay, what's the new tat? Tell us about it. We'll get into it eventually. There's a couple different things I want to do, and once I do them, then we'll get into the whole thing. Hey, Z, my guy, what are you doing tonight, man?
Hey, what's up, big dog? Not a whole lot, man. Just chilling. What you up to?
This is it, man. Going live, chilling. If you get a chance, shoot the link to Ronnie and shoot it to Zebby as well.
Okay, I'll do that right now. Give me just a second, then.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't know how you say that. Nate Dye, 715, left from probation agent. Seems like you're doing a good thing. I try. I'll tell you this, man. I'm learning. I also learned something. Somebody had said this to me. They said, never say never. And I was big on that. I'm like, well, I know what I'm never going to do. I know this will never happen. This will never say never. Never say never, because you don't have as much control over life as you think you do. Garrett Lamar said, it is your Gmail email, correct? Absolutely, Garrett.
All right. I sent it to him, bro.
Cool. Let me check this out. Let me see. Tony Mazzolo said, what's going on with the construction company? I oversee things. Do I physically do construction? No. Um, I more or less sell work. That means that I get the jobs, I sub the jobs out, the guys do the work, and then I just take mine off the top. But as far as being on job sites, doing this and doing that, no, 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 no. I'm in a position I don't have to do that, and I want to spend as much time as I can right here, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Ronnie Blue
And that's
Eyes
the
in the
life right there. That's how
house.
you do it.
Absolutely, it's what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? If you got anything, you're not supposed to be out there selling it. You let other people sell it, and you know, once you become a company, you make the money off the top.
Yes, definitely.
Who else we got on tonight, man?
Hey, we got Ronnie BlueEyes, the Boston boss. Salute, brother. What's going on, man?
Hey, how you guys doing, man?
Good, man. And then over here on the bottom left, we got my man Who Ride from Denver, who actually has a good YouTube channel that's really starting to do really well. So make sure you guys show him some love.
Okay, okay. What's the name of your YouTube channel?
But the name of my channel, it says OK Cuz 3033.
It's CUZ.
CUH.
CUH. Okay, cuh. Okay.
And so I'm gonna tell you the reason I say that, and I named it that because everybody got a little saying, and when somebody's telling me a story and it don't really add up, I just tell them okay, cuz. But
Why did
then
I already know?
somebody's telling you a story or something and you feeling it, then the okay, cuz is different. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Because I run with a street gang, so people be like thinking, well, if you come from the 30s, why do you got a K after the O? And I'm like, shit, that was the furthest thing from my mind. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never that. So, just people in that culture, you know what I'm saying? I had to explain to them and let them know it ain't ever that coming from my side. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, so you said you're from the 30s. Are you currently out Cali?
nah, I'm not from Cali. I'm from Denver. I'm from the east side of Denver.
Okay. Is that so with the 30s, is that something you took to Denver?
No, sir. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I've been in Denver 47 years. It's been here. I would say the 30s started in Colorado mid 80s, 84, 85 ish. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
Somewhere
the
around.
30s is it's a Colorado thing. It's not a Cali thing like the
Yeah,
60s.
we're not Harlem or none of that. See, in Cali, they're Harlem. In Denver, we rolling. And see, we're rolling 30 gangsters. And see, Cali, while we beef so much with them, they say you can't put rolling and gangster together, which we not on Cali politics. We've been claiming rolling 30 gangster crip out here for over 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we bump heads with them dudes out there.
And
And other things.
you're still active?
No, sir.
No.
Hell no. I'm 47, homie. I got 6 grandkids. No.
Tell me about that. What makes you? Because at one time it was something you believed in. It was something you did. It was something you were with.
Absolutely.
What as a man? What changes that?
Seeing a bunch of my homeboys turn to tattletales and a lot of my other homeboys still talking and dealing with them tattletales.
The game just ain't the same for gangsters.
No, sirski.
Arms is changing.
Not
Dudes
at
are
all.
dudes will tell on you, and everybody will smoke a blunt with them tomorrow, man.
Big
Absolutely.
facts.
I had to get to the point where I had to tell some of my younger homies like, there's no need to even press that issue because I got homies that done a bunch of time behind some of the other homies telling on them, but now they're back on the streets and it's not an issue to them. So why should it be an issue to me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm cool.
So you said you're out of Colorado?
Yes, sir. I'm from Denver, Colorado.
See, and that goes to show you. I tell people, don't ever judge somebody or where they say they're from based on what you think you know of the United States. Like, if I didn't talk to other people, like, man, they ain't gang banging in Colorado. They gang bang everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. You know what I
See,
mean? Like,
that's why I bump heads with the Cali Cats because it's like, me, I'm one that I know where Crippin' and Blood and come from. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing that before I started. But just because it started there don't mean that's where it ends at. You know what I'm saying? Some of them cats done took their neighborhoods across the world and took, you know what I'm saying? We have cats in Colorado that claim and bang Cali hoods. We don't. Where I come from, my side of the town, we don't bang no LA hoods. We don't, none of that. So we don't have homies out there. Like if we was to go out there, we don't have no homies we can call and be like, hey, homie, we in town. Come. You know what I'm saying? None of that.
You ever ran into a situation where you got into it with dudes from out there?
Absolutely. What?
Because I know that's a big thing out here. Like some Cali dudes will show up and somebody might be claiming this or claiming that, and they be like, "Nah, you ain't associated with that." Next thing you know, they're bumping heads.
So see, I'm gonna say back in the '90s, when I got quoted in '89, I was 13 years old. So I would say early '90s is when a lot of different cats from different neighborhoods in California start popping up out here, and for whatever reason, to hustle, to get away. Maybe they told on somebody and had to get away, but for whatever reason, they was popping up out here. A lot of them had to work, so they start landing in different parts of our city. I'll say that. Out here, Colorado's not that big, especially where you got the gangs in the city, like Denver, Aurora, Montbello is where you have the predominantly a lot of black and Mexican gangs. You know what I'm saying? So they was landing out here a lot. We bumped heads with several of them because this was us in our thinking. Y'all can't have a house down here in the hood selling work, and this is what we do. Y'all can't do that down here. Now y'all can go somewhere else, but y'all can. So we clashed that way. So a lot of them LA gangs ended up in Aurora. You know what I'm saying? So you don't on the east side, you have nothing but east side gangs. We have Hispanic east side gangs. The Bloods, they come from Park Hill, which is another part of northeast Denver, but they claim 104 CMG Crenshaw Mafia from Inglewood, but they're 5 minutes away from us. You know what I'm saying? But they're from the west side.
I'm curious, man. How do you go about? You said you're not acting no more. How do you go about getting out of a gang, man? Because over here, it's it's bad. If somebody wants to get out, unless they got some rank or some pull, it's gonna be a bad day for them trying to get out of a gang. How do you go about getting out of a gang?
Well, see, like I said, I'm 47, man. I started at 13. Not saying I'm the baddest or none of that, but I am. Um, I was like someone in my neighborhood that was really about something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For the last, I would say, 20, 25 years, I've been doing nonprofit work, trying to, get some of these youngsters to see a different way about going about life because now, it's not my homeboy's mom and my moms and pops crying because we getting killed. It's me, my homeboys and homegirls crying because it's our kids getting killed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been on that mission for a long time. I hooked up out here with a partner of mine. He's an ex-blood. Um, like I said, this is small out here. We all know each other. All the Crips and Bloods, we all know each other. We all grew up. So we've been doing that stuff with each other for a long time. Some things happen. I'm gonna see how I can if I can get you this documentary, man. It's called The Holly, and it's about our community. It show us in there what we doing. We had gotten to a big old thing with the police, the mayor, because they actually. I want you to see the documentary, man, and then like we can rap about it again. It's deep, but it just shows like the corruption with the police and the I guess people want to call him the higher ups. I'll just say that he the mayor. He's just another cat out here. You know what I'm saying? He's not the mayor no more, but they were, we have a program that's called Grid. I'm not sure if you guys have it out there, but it's in a lot of states. California got it, LA got it. The one dude they keep talking about on the internet, Big U, I call him Big Yusufer. He has a contract through Grid. So it's as far as like you said, me getting out of the gang, I did that stuff for over like really running the streets like for 20 some years. I ain't never been no coward. I ain't never crossed nobody. I ain't never did nothing foul. I've always the gang said we was doing, that's what it was. But like I said, at a point, man, I done been shot 4 times. I done been shot in my face. That didn't stop me. But like I said, me seeing
You said you got shot
old
in the face.
I got shot in my face when I was 18 years old. My mom was in the car. My ex-wife was in the car. Oh, it was nuts.
You
But
want to talk about it?
I can. Shit, it ain't nothing.
I mean, let's talk about it.
So
How do you end up getting shot in the face, man? Walk that day
okay.
down.
So like I said, Park Hill and the east side. What separates us is a street called Colorado Boulevard. Man, we can get to each other. The Crips and Bloods can have conflict every day if they want within 2-3 minutes. That's what separates our communities. So on this day, it was in July. Um, my parents stay in Park Hill. That's where I'm at right now. My parents stay in Park Hill. My godmother at the time, she was staying 24th in Newport. We was over there chilling with her. Um, when we leave, um, we're driving. We're driving east. Boom, going up to excuse me, going up excuse me, going up 23rd Avenue. A block away from her crib is a block called Niagara. Boom, Niagara, Oneida. I get to Oneida, 23rd and Oneida. Second house from the corner is maybe, I'm gonna say about 3 dudes outside, just nothing but red on, flamed up, cherried up, talking to some females. Me being silly, like again, I said this is in '94. I was 18. I'm silly at the time. Um, I pull up, boom, bank a left. In the middle of the street, jump out, bang my set, tell them this Trey gangster, I rip, I'm cripping, I'm doing this and that. They start throwing their stuff. I jump in the car. I'm driving off. They're following me. At our, at the corner, at each corner, there are dips in the street. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dip. You need to slow down. If you don't, you're gonna tear your car up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like really speeding away from them, but I am. You know what I'm saying? I got my mom in the car, my
Oh, you
ex-wife.
got to go. You got to go.
Absolutely.
It's
My
bigger than you right
ex-wife,
now.
yes, sir. And see, my ex-wife, excuse me, she's been in a situation or two with me. So she pretty much, she know it's finna get ugly. So at the time, I had some other partners that lived in Park Hill. So my initial plan was to when I get to Martin Luther King, which is 32nd, I'm a banker right, boom, get away from them, turn down Pontiac, get to the homies, and prayerfully they are there and we'll tear this thing up. I didn't do that. I went straight across Martin Luther King, still continuing on Oneida. I'm still having to slow down at these dips or I would tear my car up because I could have left them and I was in a deuce and a quote, a big steel Titanic boat car. You know what I'm saying? I could have left them dudes,
This is a
but
tank.
I just couldn't drive like that due to the street conditions. So when I get to 36th and Oneida, it's a park. It's called the Martin Luther King Center, but it's a big old park in the back of the rec center. So I either have to turn left or I have to turn right. As we're approaching that stop sign, I tell my mama, I say, get down, mama. My ex hands me the little thing I had. I stick my head out the window. I get off a couple. Boom, boom, boom. All I hear is boom, boom. And everything got black. I said, Mama, I'm dead because I couldn't see nothing. Everything
Mm.
was black. It was the blood from coming from my forehead into my that had gotten to my eyes. So what I remember from that is I hit a tree in the park. There's a fire station at the end of the park. My mom ran to the fire station. Um, Next thing you know, I was at the fire station. Ambulance came, gang unit came. They're screaming and yelling at me. One of the officers is choking me. Blah 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 blah. Um, the ambulance man said, um, thank God. He said, you have a hard head. He said it just broke that, it broke the shell. I mean, it broke like it just broke that bone up there. So I have a little gash up there, but you know,
And you continued to gangbang after that.
did I? It got worse.
Super, super
Hey,
hard.
these people tell me this is not a word, but it got worser. It got worser.
It's a word.
I
It's a word in our lives. You know what I mean?
promise you.
Yeah, my daddy beat my ass worse for many times.
Hey man. So yeah, it just got bad after that. And like I said, my mom stays in Park Hill. This is crazy. Like where she stay, I'm over here now, and I'm usually over here every Saturday because my baby brother just got out the penitentiary from doing 25 years.
Mm.
So he's in a halfway house, and he gets his little 10-hour passes on the weekend. So Saturday we here, Sunday he with his wife. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's man, life is cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my OG homies told me, man, we've been through we done survived. We living
Hey,
right now. You know what I'm
stuck in the
saying?
system pointed it out. He said, "Mama, I'm dead."
Man,
It's not. I mean, I'm sure you can laugh about it now, but it
yeah,
probably wasn't funny at the
It
time, man.
would
Because
be
that's
shit.
probably really where your mind was at. It's like, oh
a-
my God, I'm dead.
absolutely.
I done laid my head out this window and got hit in the forehead.
Man, tripping with my mom. My mom still won't get in the car with me. She like, oh no, baby, I'm cool. And plus, she say I drive bad. So,
Eh,
Hey, that's a Colorado thing, bro. Colorado drivers are the worst.
hey, homie, I just drive fast because I don't gang bang, but I still live the life like as I still live that same way. You know what I'm saying? Everything, I don't take nothing for granted, homie. The streets are undefeated. I don't play with them. And like I said, I drive fast because if you're following me, then if you're keeping up with me, obviously you tripping. And we finna we finna do some different stuff in traffic. Straight up. And I'm prayerfully it's not the grease. But if you keeping up with me, then we tripping the next time your car come next to mine.
Hey,
That's
Patrick
just
Collier.
that's just me, homie. Shit, I'm paranoid out here.
Shit, everybody drive like that out here. It's massholes. Boston's terrible driving.
Hey, when I did my first interview with Savage, hey, everybody was like, they were like, dang, he's on a swivel head. He was
Hey,
in the car just looking left and right every 4 seconds.
and the crazy thing is, man, it's not even like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's
Word.
I would say not for me because I'm not out there like that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out there, I'm trying to holler at some of them younger cats, like letting them know, homie, this ain't, I can't tell y'all what to do or nothing like that, but this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is the worst thing that ever could have. People talk about COVID as a pandemic. I think this gang banging stuff is a pandemic, homie, because it's people still dying from this bullshit, and it's been for a long time.
And let me salute these people. Patrick Collier, Capo, the landlord harassment. He said he used to live in Colfax and Downing in Denver.
Ooh, wee!
That's bad.
What? Ask him. What?
Yeah,
Down there
so
by tell him down there by Smiley's, huh? Ooh.
Salute to the chat. Yeah.
Garrett Lamar said, could you share this as well? It's for my brother. He really needs it. His name is Sammy, and it won't let me post his link for his page, but I set up a page and haven't had much help. He has cerebral palsy, really needs help. Oh, it's a terrible thing. Put it in the comment section and I'll pin it so everybody can see what it is and
Right.
see what we can do, man.
Real.
What's going on, Ronnie? You ain't said much, man. You sitting back chiefing.
Yeah, man. I'm just cooling, man. I appreciate you having me, bro. You know,
Oh, anytime, man.
a real
Anytime. You're my
friend.
guys.
A real friend is hard to find. It's like a 4-leaf clover. You're lucky to have it, and it's hard to find. You know.
Yeah, you might dig your whole life and only find one or two.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
say
So I
that.
just appreciate. I'm just happy to be here. Salute.
Absolutely.
I like that.
AZ, what's good, man?
Hey, not a whole lot, man. Just just sitting in to drive through real quick.
I caught you live the other day, man. You waxed your back on live.
Yo. Well, not technically himself. He didn't technically do it himself.
It happened.
He has some experience, you know what I mean? Yeah, at least he
She's
has
over here
short-
laughing right now. Y'all saw the look on her face every time she was about to rip off a strip. She was just grinning ear to ear, ready to go.
You should have seen the look on my face every time she was ready to tear off a strip.
Real. It's like they love that, like popping pimples and stuff. They like digging at you. Like, get off my face.
And they're the worst
Oh, no,
ones
that's
with
me.
it. Why is it you can pop your own pimple, but if you let a girl do it and she do it with them nails, that shit is level 10 excruciating.
They obsess over it more than we do.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, get off me! Come on, man, stop! Just leave it alone. I like it. It's okay.
Leave me alone.
I'm the one that's popping them. I'll see one on her face, or she rarely gets them, but every once in a while she does, and I'm like, "Hey, let me get that real quick."
Gotta
And
go.
it hurts like a
It
bitch.
gotta
I'm
go.
like, no. Oh, it
Hey, my
hurts.
bad about the language.
Oh, it's
Like
side,
crazy.
man.
It's really crazy.
Is it gotten cold? It's cold in Boston,
Yeah, man, it's cold out here. It got real cold real quick.
or no snow yet?
Nah, no snow yet though.
See, that's the good thing about VA. The only guaranteed thing in VA is that shit's gonna be messed up. That's it. Like there's no guarantee here. Like I've seen it snow in the summertime. Years and years ago when I was in prison, it snowed in the summer. We were in the yard and snow started coming down. I was like, yo, if the world ends, I'm gonna be big mad. You know what I mean? But
People
there's
still
no
out
consistency.
there protesting with the whole Israel thing going on. They're deep out there in the streets. You know.
Oh no, when they protest out here, it's over dumb shit. They protest out here, burn down some stores, steal a whole bunch of shit, and that's it. You know what I mean? Once the stores are looted, they're done. The protest is over.
Yeah, they're hitting the streets, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You said you live in Virginia,
Yeah.
so it snow out there. It get cold. Y'all got mountains and all that too.
Yeah, but I'm not near any of that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I gotta travel to get there. Does it get cold? Yeah, it gets cold. It snows, but we don't get like what everybody else gets. Like we get that the East Coast version of snow where we get 12 inches and all the milk is sold and all the water is sold and there ain't no bread in the store. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, people out here been acting like that here lately when we have a storm. It's like, damn.
no, you'll go in the store.
Here, it's gonna melt if the snow don't melt in here in 2 days or something. Shit, that means
I'm
it's
surprised we ain't got a storm yet.
No, that's here. It's gone. As soon as it comes down, all snow does here is get nasty. It turns everything black and brown from that salt they put on the ground and turns into a bunch of sludge. That's it.
That's nasty.
Got the leather jackets and the fur jackets. A leather jacket out, bro. It's already that cold.
Oh, y'all in bombers.
Yeah, ain't playing. You know.
Hey, when I lived out Illinois, everybody had a bomber jacket. Everybody had the big fur hoods and the big, you know what I mean, triple fat gooses. Like
some Timbs, still in some Timbs. Like,
hey, I still got a triple fat goose to this day, man. I still got the triple fat goose upstairs, like the old school one, the one that's got the feathers that'll poke the shit out you. You know what I mean? When you be standing there to pull the feather out of it, still got it upstairs.
Sit down to get stabbed with one of them jackets.
Yeah, I was going through clothes the other day. I still got Coogee jeans, still got Coogee hoodies. Like,
oh man, you hard, homie.
You still got the bows.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Out here, so you know that stuff really is not like I would say a big thing, but maybe I would say about 10-15 years ago it was. We had a cat that came out here from Philadelphia and he had opened up like a
Jay knows all about Philly.
Underground little store. So that's when we first started even hearing about Eniche, Pele, hey homie, Jabot, that stuff was hard when it hit the town. I still had maybe 3 Coogee sweaters, and people be thinking I'm playing. I had paid $700 for one of them, right? Mad as hell, because when I got out the penitentiary, I was damn near 300 pounds. But the sweater was like a 4-5X. Man, I gave that to my daughter. I had 3 left. I gave it to my daughter. She turned them things into dresses. I said,
hey,
damn, them things is that big?
Yeah, we was going through a box the other day, me and my homeboy Kevin, man. Shout out to Kevin. And he had all these jeans in them, right? And it was all Coogee jeans, like the expensive $100, $150 jeans. But the problem is, ain't nobody wearing them big ass jeans no more. You know what I mean? The legs on them is like this wide. And I mean, the jeans was hard, but it's like, bro, you can't wear them. You stepping back in the 2000s. He's like, I know, man. I'm probably just keep them for sentimental attachment, man.
Yeah, every time I find them, I'll give them to my big bro that are big like that. But
you gotta be big.
They look like I got on some Jenkos or some skateboarding pants.
Hey man, when I first came home, I couldn't fathom the thought of skinny jeans, right? I couldn't fathom it. But if you walk around in big jeans now, you'll get stared at. You know what I mean? Like if you wear you right, you gotta wear something that fits, something that's slim. But if you wear something big, they're gonna stare at you, man.
Absolutely.
Hey,
90s.
When I got out of prison, I went and bought a pair of skinny jeans, and I didn't make it out of the house because my legs are so big. Like, my legs are humongous. I put them motherfuckers on, I put them dang things on, and I literally stared in the mirror, and I was like, nope, ain't nobody going out the house looking like that.
It's like the Incredible Hulk trying to squeeze in some purple
sweats. It was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, so I asked in the beginning of the live, man, see what y'all think. Did y'all buy the whole Charleston White getting slapped upside the head in the barbershop story?
No, sir.
I think that was set up.
I don't believe nothing that come out that creep's mouth. I have to be there to see him because I don't believe nothing that come out that dude's mouth, man. Everything with him is just bogus, man.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I didn't believe it from the gate because here's the thing.
I believe
you don't talk about pretty much everybody in America, offend every single race, every single gang, every single rapper, and then show off your entire gun collection and go in a barber shop and go to sleep in a chair.
Come on, man.
You don't do that.
Come on, man.
You don't do that. You know what I mean? It's not like he's not known. You don't do that knowing you got ops lurking everywhere and you're so comfortable that you're just going to go sleep in a barber chair. Didn't happen. My opinion, didn't happen.
That one eye never sleeps. He gets to see
Right,
everything,
right.
so he can miss me, man.
But he's got there's a whole section over here he ain't seeing. You know what I mean? Like,
And half of what I see, but you never know what he got going on. It's always some kind of drama. You know?
And he works closely with the police, so he could have shot somebody in that barber shop, made a couple calls. I just got attacked, man, hit me with a gun. You know what I mean? And that would have been the video, but him in the back of an ambulance with a Band-Aid on his head on the cell phone.
A Band-Aid?
Come on. He had, I don't know.
Had his jewelry on and shit.
Still had his jewelry, like. And then the barber shop let your op. Right. That the barber shop let your op in here while you were sleeping in the chair? Come on, man. Stop. Yeah, that man like that goes to the barbershop and tells him, lock the door, I'm going to take a nap. You know what I mean?
On everything.
But he get caught sleeping in this chair.
Especially a celebrity, no security. Yeah, I didn't believe that for a minute, you know?
Nah, and I done seen so many cats like do reactions to it already. Now they looking goofy.
Yeah, and it just goes back to show you too, though. Say it was real, right? Say it was real and it does happen. It goes back to show you what's the good of having a gun in your waist when someone's got one in your face.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? You can have 100 guns. You can have 100 guns. It don't matter if you got 100 guns if the man in front of you is holding his.
He said, "Why you got a gun in your waist, with one held to your face? Say keep that little kid in your pocket." I'm talking about that mace.
Yeah, like it's over with, man. Like it don't matter. You ain't got 2 arms to begin with. You only got 2 arms, so 100 guns ain't gonna do you no good unless you got 50 people that's gonna tote them.
Facts.
Cause his homeboy Dingleberry, he ain't gonna even pick one up.
He better not be seen in the picture with one. He's an ex-con.
Goofy.
Charles Benson his ass. Let him pick one of Charleston White's guns up. That'd be the next video.
Yeah, he's silly, man. I'm surprised he's still out there as long as he is, but you know, he's just
mixing people left and right.
He's just like C-Mac. Them dudes are some clowns.
Patrick Bateman said, "Hey Jay, my girl just left me for a dude with a Ferrari. What should I do to stop feeling so bad about it? Thanks for all the laughs and wise words." Oh man, I don't.
Damn.
Hey, that's a rough one, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Go get you a new dude with a Bugatti or something.
Hey, the lady just said, she said, I don't know, a better Ferrari?
Sleep with his mom?
Level up. Just level up. It's a sign. It's God's word.
You shouldn't feel bad to begin with, man. If all it takes is a Ferrari to take her, you didn't never have her.
Keep your head up.
100%.
You never had it if all she needs is a car to leave. You blessed. God looked out for you. He showed you who she really was. Van Moose.
On everything.
That was not a loss. It was a lesson.
Absolutely. You should pray and think on it. Don't feel that bad. At least she ain't leave you for a dude with a Ford Escort or a Pinto.
Hey, that's facts, though.
You know what I mean? It can always be worse, man.
Dude on the bus.
That's funny.
Hey, and I'm sorry to hear that, though. Legit, I know we just, kicking it around, but that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
It does suck, man. We try to make light of it, but let go. How does it sound, man? Let go.
She's for the street.
Shit, it's another one out there.
You'll find yourself who you're supposed to be with, and when that happens, that's when she'll return.
On
and that's when you tell her, go back and you'll find that Ferrari, man.
Hey, he might mess around and might motivate him to do something to get a Ferrari. You never know.
Maybe something better than a Ferrari. Maybe.
Yeah.
If he's like, dang, this is what I could do with a Ferrari.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, who else do you be watching on YouTube, homie? Do you be watching Milk?
I catch some of his stuff here and there. It's been a while though, man. I watched more Milk stuff in the beginning.
Yeah.
And to be honest, when I do watch YouTube, a lot of stuff I watch isn't even prison related. I watch stuff like Demolition Ranch.
Okay.
Where he's got like a 20-foot silencer on the gun, trying to see how quiet it be. And
hey, Black Rambo's my guy.
Oh, Black Rambo is crazy.
We had Milk on the YouTube streets like last week, and homeboy came up and he dipped. He took off.
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, Milk, what happened?
Y'all got? I mean, is there history or something, or he just left?
Man.
He just came up talking, and Milk just dipped out the live.
because
Yeah, I ain't.
I actually watch him. I think he's very funny because you know
Yeah,
a
he was
lot of them
actually showing love.
them LA cats be on his top, but he do the same content they do. His is just to me more authentic, you know. And they mad because he's white. You know what I'm saying? I don't shit. I see through the BS. Excuse my language, but I see through the BS, homie. So I like him actually. You know what I'm saying? But I think he ran a little play on one of my partners out here because my homeboy sent him a couple bucks, and I don't know how much, but he sent him some money to do a review of that documentary I was telling you about, and he still ain't did it. And you know, he let him know that they're finna show that documentary in LA on the 7th. So he was trying to at least get him to, you know, throw it out there a little bit before it hit the little screen out there, and he ain't did it. So I mean, you know, ain't nobody tripping or nothing. I was just gonna ask him, damn, you gonna review it? You gonna send him his money, or you gonna go get a 7.4 gram blunt or something? What is it?
I know he's
But
good at what he does, man. Like I ain't never had no personal dealings with dude, but and the stuff I've watched, he's good at what he does, man.
absolutely,
He's really good at picking apart things people don't catch. You know
absolutely.
what I
And
mean?
we
He
that was the
always
first
pulls
time
up
we
to
had
YouTube
had him
streams
on.
like that.
Well,
Yeah,
that was the first time we had him on last. Well, it wasn't the first time last week. My bad, Ronnie. It wasn't the first time last week, but it was the first time like where none of us got into an argument with him.
yeah. I was gonna say we had him on a few times, but he's always good for at least showing up business wise with plug and shit. So as far as that other stuff goes, I don't know, but usually I get into it with him, and then AZ got into it. It was hilarious, bro.
So y'all just go back and forth, man.
But the last time it was straight, and then homeboy came up and he just dipped out. It was kind of funny, bro. To be honest, it was like, where'd he go, bro?
Yeah, I'm like, I never knew milk evaporated that quick. I was like,
That's crazy, man.
but I
Yeah,
ain't got no gripes. I ain't got no gripes with dude. I still been watching this stuff. Like I said, I think
good
he's
word.
solid. You know what I'm saying? I watch him before I watch some of them other LA jokers.
I mean, one thing I can say is like I know for fact, or from what I've heard. Let me rephrase that because I'm not a Cali cat. From people I've talked to, the area he came up with is like, you know, what I mean, it's certified.
Absolutely.
Oh yes,
And
yeah.
I know this, and I'm not trying to be him or be like him, but I know from just growing up in poor neighborhoods and rougher neighborhoods that if you go through things and years later your ass is still there, you're certified. Because you know what the first thing dudes are
Absolutely.
quick to do? I'm a move.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm a move. I'm going to my aunt's house, going to my grandma's house, going to my cousin's house. But when you live in a bad neighborhood and you come up in that neighborhood year after year after year, I mean, it molds you into who you are, man.
I agree with you totally. That's why I say, man, I don't take nothing from him. I don't know him personally, but shit, I done seen several cats vouch for him, and I've seen other ones say slick stuff, and I can tell the ones that saying the slick stuff like got some jealousy or some type of just weird issue with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
In my
I grew
opinion.
up in diverse neighborhoods, man. Like some neighborhoods we lived in, there'd be a lot of Spanish people. Some neighborhoods there'd be a lot of black people. And what it boiled down to is if you were more alike than you were different, you would be okay. You know what
Understood.
I mean? As long as you're not, I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. If you're more alike than you are different, then you're okay. But if you come into a neighborhood and you're the complete opposite of everybody there, you're gonna have a rough time, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Don't come in causing chaos. Come in thinking you're gonna run shit. Just get in where you fit in,
Yeah.
blend in, make your friends.
Be
You're gonna be all right.
relatable. We all struggle. You know what I
You
mean?
Absolutely.
gotta be. You gotta be.
You gotta
My
be
government
humble.
cheese, just like your
You got
government
you gotta
Hey,
cheese.
humble yourself,
hey,
for the world
homie.
will humble you.
You know.
What you just said, homie, I had to tell one of them LA cats, and I want to say it might have been Spider Roo. They call him Spider Loc. I just call him Spider
Yo, I
Roo.
was
But I
just
told him,
talking to him today.
I said, check this out, dude. My
AZ tell you.
$5 spend out here in Denver just the same as it would in LA, nigga. What is you? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't no different than nobody, homie.
Mm-hmm.
My
And I had to
homie,
tell him, you younger than me, punk. Respect your elders.
yeah, my homie from Cambridge. Shout out to Fast Coop. He's a neighborhood crib. He just got into it with Snoopy Badass, and he has Spider Loc on his Instagram today. We were talking. I sent it to AZ too.
Yeah. Yep.
That was just today though. They still this going back and forth with Snoopy Badass over
Yeah,
there.
they've been going back and forth for a minute, and it's funny because, like I said, you know, for one thing, when they get to talking that, you know, They call everybody outside, and I'm gonna say this outside of LA because they disrespect other cats in California as well. If
Right.
you're not in the LA, Compton, area like that, you a out of towner. So that's I'll be having to tell them, homie, I live in Colorado. You a out of towner too. You sound dumb saying that. You know what I'm saying? You out of towner to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like LA cats. Let me just say that, man.
Hey,
I do
speaking
not.
about Crip Bag, yo, I heard earlier he might be having a baby. You believe that or not? You think that's cat?
Man, I think everything with
That's
him is.
crazy.
I think everything's with him is cap. I mean,
Right. It
until
might just be content,
How do you have
Oh,
a
that's
fake
gonna
baby?
dude
That's
is
gonna be one slow baby, boy.
Hey, like
Oh, I
He
didn't
gonna
want
finish
to
last
say
at
it.
every race.
I
Real-
didn't want to say it.
AZ, bro. Leave it to AZ, bro.
Crip Mac
Oh,
is secondhand. Crip Mac is secondhand embarrassment to Crippin.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh, shit.
I want to see the baby mama.
Me too.
I want to see the baby. Watch it be
There you
Lupe.
go.
Do you?
Watch
Do
what
you?
you wish for.
Homie
Careful what
said,
you wish
"Watch
for,
it be
bro. There you
Lupe."
go.
Hey, on Neighborhood, bro.
Could you imagine the Crip Mac and Lupe having a baby?
Come on, looking like China Mac.
You stupid. He said, looking like China Mac.
It might be China Mac. You never know what they got going on. I don't know.
Hey,
I'm on
with
my
a, hey,
business. I'm on my
hey, with a head like ODM Slim around.
Oh, that shit, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, and the baby come out sounding like King Five Fingers.
He gonna be like five.
Oh,
That's gonna be his first word. Five, Creed.
In my King Five Finger voice.
Hey, we go out. I didn't know, growing up, man, you hear you see Venice Beach on TV.
Venice
And you
Beach
see
is
it-
nasty.
That I was going there. Look, when we went out to Cali, and I put pictures up. I think some of them up, some of the videos up years ago. I always had this image in my head. Like the coolest thing about Venice Beach was everybody playing ball and the skateboarders. Then there was a dude riding around with a green dog with a mohawk with lights all over his bike, and the dog was riding on the handlebars, right?
that's lit.
I've got video. If you go back to my old videos, it's in one of my videos. Like it was crazy. The bike had lights all over it, and the dog had sunglasses on, and a mohawk, and the dog was just sitting on the handlebars, just riding. But I remember we went out to Venice, and I thought it was going to be all like everything you see in TV, right?
Right.
Oh, there's needles, there's bombs,
It's like
there's
everywhere else.
there's tents all over the beach, like there's homeless people baking in the sand, just laying there unconscious, like there's vomit on the boardwalk.
They
It's
got that out
just,
here on Mass and Cash. They're trying to shut it down now, but it's just homeless people everywhere.
bro, you need steel toe boots to walk in the sand.
You are funny, homie. That
Like,
is, hey, look,
straight like that. You need steel toe boots to walk in that sand. This ain't the movies where you see people running with no shirts on the beach. You're gonna get hepatitis. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Hey,
Trip over somebody sleeping.
and the boy
You
told
know?
me to meet him in L.A. Spider-Loc said, meet me in L.A. and talk that shit. I told him, man, y'all air stinks, homie. I don't even want to come out there. The air stinks, homie.
I was just shocked, man. Like they do a lot of cleanup for TV to show Venice Beach, man. Because it was not what I was expecting.
They do
That's
that
funny.
everywhere. They gotta make it look
Hey,
nice,
did you see a man out there like dancing or something on a
They
whole
do
bunch
that
of
out here
broken
for
glass?
No, but
Yeah.
I'm not shocked.
Yeah, it's because I used to coach basketball, and we took the kids out there for a tournament, and we took them to the beach, expecting the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Venice Beach is supposed to be a nice part of. Man, we got to that thing. I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go back to the hotel, homie. This is.
Yeah.
What I did realize after going to Cali, because I do hats, I do a lot of different hats, right? And I don't know if it's because I had the family with me or what, but I got a lot of looks, right?
Okay.
Because you might see me in a Houston Astros hat, you might see me in a Phillies hat, you might see me in a New York hat. Like I'm always, every day I'm gonna pop out with a new hat. And I remember like we was out Long Beach and we went different parts out LA. And I remember like dudes just grilling at me, looking at me, right? And I tried to make sure I kept on a black tee or a white tee, you know what I mean? Just to try to stay neutral, only to find out later that the hat could have got me killed.
Already. Yes, sir.
They was like, you was out there in a Houston Astros hat? I'm like, what's wrong with that? They're like, no, you can't. You was out there in a Phillies hat? And I'm like, yeah, what's they like? Oh, man, you was tripping, bro. You was tripping.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, what?
It's kind
It's always something.
It's kind of like that here, but not as much because, like I told you, it's not as big here. Our state and city is not that big. So when you see people in certain hats, you know pretty much they're affiliated with that hat. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, out here it's not that big. You're gonna get a bunch of cats. A bunch of my partners nowadays then start wearing the red P hats, and you know what I'm saying? Just it's not a big thing no more. I guess they gonna wear whatever's fashionable for them. And see me, I don't wear nothing if it ain't Broncos, Nuggets, Avalanche, or anything to do with the state. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I see other fresh hats, but I'll be like, I'm gonna stick to the hood shit.
See, I wear anything, man. I started to favor New York hats just because if you ever go into a hat store, whether you like New York or not, they've always got the biggest like section in the entire store. You know what I mean? I know, Ronnie. I know. I got a bunch of Boston hats too, but New York's always for some reason it's like
that big section faction.
Yeah, they've always got like 5-to-1 of whoever else has got hats. You know what I mean?
No,
and I'm just gonna wear whatever matches the outfit. I'll go get the shoes, and once I get the shoes, now I'm trying to put the shirt with it. Then I'm gonna put the hat with it. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, all y'all see is what's up top. Y'all don't see the feet or the jeans. So, but I do the hats, man. I do hats. So I'll do college hats, NFL, baseball. If it looks good, I'm gonna rock it.
Notre Dame, Celtics, Notre Dame. That's all I really rock.
Yeah, I've got some Carolina, some Wolfpack stuff like. It's just different stuff, man. Florida State hats, Ohio State hats.
But see, you know what? I'm gonna just say this: if I was to put on a different hat out here, I don't think nobody would like. You know what I'm saying? Look at me as a. They know where I'm from. Everybody out here know where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
So you can wear whatever. It don't matter.
You damn Skippy.
Yeah, you can wear whatever.
Absolutely. I just don't. I just like to rock the town. That's just how I've always been. You know what I'm saying? So.
What up, AZ?
Hey, my bad, fellas. Hey, I gotta hop off of here. But hey, I appreciate you having me on as always. Hey, much love to you guys. You guys know what time it is.
Absolutely, thank you for coming through, man.
Always, man. I appreciate you and salute to the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this one short anyway. I just wanted to jump on, chop it up with y'all, see what y'all thought for the night. Burn a little Saturday night up. Now I'm about to go upstairs and eat this food. The fat boy me is hungry, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. This is fresh.
Nah, tell them your channel name again.
I'm new to all this, so this is cool to me. But the name of my channel is OKCuz. It's OKCUH 3033.
Y'all check him out. Ronnie, shout your channel out real quick. Let everybody know who you are.
Hey, it's Ronnie BlueEyes, aka Boston Boss. Check me out, man. Have a great night, Jay. Thank you, man. Salute.
Always, man. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Garrett Lamar, hey, hit me up at jlet'slivelife@gmail.com. Link the GoFund or whatever movement you have for your brother in the cerebral palsy, and I'll post them again one of my next videos. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Y'all have a great Saturday night. And as always, y'all know what it is, man. Salute.
Endless world.
Man, appreciate you. Yeah.
Always, brother.
Good looking out, big dog.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
Okay, that was cool, girl.